Hello everybody. That sad music could be heard against my background, which is an indication of that in 1941 Nazis invaded the USSR and slaughtered millions of people. And it was the worst event ever since then. And today in Russia, all over Russia, is their day of mourning and keeping memories of those ugly events. Which unfolded back then. And we are quite hopeful that nothing similar will happen and humanity will be able to evade some atrocities that took place back then. People have gathered here to commemorate and to mourn all those people who gave their lives back then. The very first days, thousands of teenage soldiers were slaughtered, killed, murdered, taken prisoners, and put to concentration camps. Nazi invasion was the worst that comes to the memories. Of course, there was the Holocaust, Armenian genocide in 1915 in Turkey. But Nazis were masterminded back in 1941 to annihilate the whole nation of Russians. It was the worst. It was the terrific. And I'd like to call upon all the nations and people to stave off as best as they can such events from happening in the future, and learn more about Nazism, fascism, so that people would stop annihilating each other. And only through knowledge, through expansion of your memories, through keeping good and bad memories about certain events, would be able to stay together, to fight together, to live together, to cohabit together, no matter of our sex, religion, nationality, etc. The memories of those events are the worst. The TV footages, millions of people who were killed, tortured to death. They were stacked in big piles and then carted away in big lorries and dumped into their holes and then covered with earth. That was the worst outrageous events masterminded by Nazis and Germans back then, headed by Adolf Hitler. Should be banned so as nothing similar would come into existence in the future. Let's stay together and keep the memories. Stay peaceful with no anger, letting it just come up. In no way. Get more peace at your hearts. Expand your memories. Learn more. This is the only way to keep from those events which took place back in 1941, invasion of the Soviet Union, from happening.